Welcome back, and a very warm welcome to this evening's edition of X3 Terran Conflict. Wait, why are we in the asteroid belt? Oh right, asteroid belt, not ore belt. I have recently, that is tonight, this evening, been out eating, and that's why it's late. What's the plan today? Well, the plan today is... Where are we? Oh, we're in the St. Kaladin, right. The plan today is... I have no plan. So the title of the stream is Counting Our Weapons. So I'm probably not going to stream that long today because it's already 11 PM when I'm starting. But what we could do is look a little bit into our weapons. And specifically, I want to look into the weapons that we are collecting for a future Terran ship. Be it either the Tyr, that Chosro that you want, or the M2 for Romy, which is going to be in Osaka. So I want to look...
This station is designed for the sole purpose of providing maximum...
if we can fly around and buy some PSPs. Now, what are we going to buy them with? Well, probably we can just use our man on the roof. Wait, you're just in the middle of Cho's defeat? Right. Why did I put you there? Unclear. Unclear why I put you there. Looking at all the stations, things are looking fine. The new old Freeport is now starting to really make money, which is what we built it for. The Xenon Hub is still at 16 million. The Duke's Complex is kind of like... It's the Duke's Complex. I gotta little bit give credit here to the Duke's Complex, because that's only 10 stations, but it just has low-key turned out a lot of money over time for us. And so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna fly around and buy weapons. Ooh, what are we gonna... How about the following? Yeah, I have an idea. So, I don't want to use the same Kaladin for that, though. Where are you... But on the other hand, what is the size of these things? Okay, one PSP is size 200. Maybe I need to use the man on the roof. Okay, we're gonna use the man on the roof. To jump to sector asteroid belt, and we're gonna fly around in the man on the roof.
Command accepted.
And we're gonna go around and collect... I mean, I could do this remotely, but we're gonna do a little bit of station keeping on the other. So follow me.
Command accepted.
On the side. So over there's the man on the roof. It's flying towards the St. Kaladin. And we're gonna fly around and buy up more things from the Terran economy. Specifically, what we need are point singularity projectors and shockwave starburst generators in anticipation of our first capital ship. Unless we end up buying another capital ship. But it does never hurt to buy up PSPs and shockwave generators, because, as I've mentioned multiple times over this long run, and I think it has been a long time since I last mentioned it, the Terran economy is in a terrible state at the beginning of the game, and it kinda remains in a terrible state for forever. So if you want anything that is Terran made, you either have to make it yourself, which is not an option for us yet, or you have to really plan to, like, this is like socialism levels of wait times, like how in East Germany people would sign up for a car when, like, they would sign up someone for a car, and it would take 20 years until the car was delivered. Like, they would have the money because the car price was government fixed, but it takes 20 years to get it because the production rates were so abysmal. Yeah, signed up on birth. Yeah, that's the joke. And, well, it's actually not a joke. I think people actually did do that. And the same is basically true with the Terran economy and many of its high-tech products. So if you want specific weapons, such as the point singularity projectors, you have to really pay, or you have to really expect a very long lead time for you to be able to pick up as many. So let's actually check. We can check in the encyclopedia under ships for the Terrans, for the M2, the Osaka.
class destroyer boasts
It has
considerable firepower
6 times 8
and
slots.
enhances the USC's ability
That is
to
48
project power
weapons.
throughout the solar system and beyond.
So we'll need, if we want to use full PSPs, we will need 3 times 8, that's 24 PSPs. And then probably we want to fill the rest with Starburst shockwave generators, although I have to say I've never flown a Terran M2, so I have no idea actually, because in my galaxies that I played as a casual, like there was no chance to get Terran weapons. Like I didn't know the trick of putting a ship in every station to save it, which is what we did in this game. Like literally every single station here has a landed ship from us inside. No, I don't want to dock, but you get the idea. And that is purely to prevent the engine from despawning these stations, because it thinks these stations are superfluous because the stations don't trade. But actually the reason that the stations don't trade is that the entire Terran economy ended up in a huge deadlock and ran out of ice or something, or ran out of water, or ran out of carbon cakes or something like that. Like the food and the water side of the economy are terrible, and they love running out of those. Okay, so we're gonna look at the supply base. No, that's not the right one. I mean, orbital defense base.
Designed for the sole purpose of providing maximum protection and security to the sector it is in.
All right, you have nothing of interest. Although they do sell matter antimatter mines. Interesting. I didn't know they stock them in all the defense stations.
Transorbital accelerator.
We also see the Mercury ice next to us. And while we're seeing it, I kind of want to see how much money have you made. You've made 1.5 million. Yeah, that's not that bad. And also, I would have to look at our UTs here. Oh, you're level 4, you're level 2, you're level 4. I don't remember at which level the universe traders become better. We're gonna let them trade a little bit longer. And story-wise, one big hold-up right now is the hub quest with the crystals. There's an argument to be made that we should just eat the bullet and build a few crystal power, like just basically produce some more crystals ourselves. Wasn't it on level 10? Yeah, I feel like it was like level 8 or level 10 or something like that. Alright, we're still getting training messages because amazingly some of our dudes are still not fully trained. Hello, Ninjin. Scots and freaking Spite. Yeah, how much did you lose, Ninjin? I lost 100k. And I was even, like we were both hesitating, right? We were both thinking, if he's gonna win it, he's gonna win it out of spite. I haven't actually watched the VOD. I lost more than I wanted, yeah. I actually haven't watched the VOD, so I don't know, in the end, like, how much spite it was and how painful it was. And I also don't know, like, does the girl who just pinged Jake to say, oh, it's on a shelf, like, may have won the one-shot there. Like, look, I'm more worried that no more was like, it was much better when I lived in Europe, because then I could just watch these kinds of things live all day and I could just sword people. But nowadays when I go to bed and I know like there's people like Barcode Battler still watching. Barcode just loves to vote heavy on the win lobby and then try to help Jake with hints. And I hate that. I just hate that.
This station is designed for the sole purpose of providing
I have once timed out Barcode for that amount. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get like, I want somebody else to time out for the week because then I'm not the bad guy. But no, it was Dusty Girl who said that with the cube on the shelf. Oh, by the way, for those who are very confused, we're talking about Jake, who played his DDR Jake, that is, who played his weekly one-shot yesterday. A major happening in this community. Can I call us a community? I'm calling us a community. Yeah, and he played Morrowind, but blind, basically, not knowing, and then some challenge, blah blah blah, get to a certain quest in 10 hours, and there's always a bet for channel points there, right? Cesspool, yeah, we are a cesspool. There's always a bet from points for channel points. Like, does he do it? Does he manage or does he not? And then people sometimes vote win, and then they give hints, and I hate that. I don't like that. I love to time people out that do that. I should be harsher. I timed out Dusty Girl for like 8 hours so that they could no longer influence the weekly one-shot. I should have timed out Barcode for 8 hours as well, but I hope no other hinting ruined the run. Like, yeah. It's already a little bit because also Jake wasn't really reading all the dialogues. Like, I was half counting on him having to read all the dialogues that it will ruin the fun he has. But he was just like Barcode hinted through the whole hint. You should get a sword, Ninja. You should get a sword and you should just incoming message? There is no incoming message. Okay. Okay. New message log. Oh, the pilot distributor Ratenigel of the UT Skyline Super Freighter XLXC. Okay, XLXC. In sector chose defeat, the maid lover's Rommy's washing machine needs your help. Why are you in the washing machine? I was not able to sell my wares. I need advice from you. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that they want advice from me. C. Where are you? You've even streamed. It's not like it would be your first stream. What do you have? You have silicon wafers. Just give the silicon wafers over here. I don't care.
Silicon wafers transferred.
I see your problem. This thing is full on silicon wafers. We'll exit that later. Okay, a military base. Yeah, there are some. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm down to 70,000 again, Ninja. I lost my 100,000 that I won. Oh, you got crushed on stream today? By what? I mean, yesterday there was a stream and I made a new Commissar Kitty cruiser in our other space game. You're still a million, yeah, Ninja. You're so fine. Like, it is so relaxing if you're just up in that number range. You can easily lose stuff. It's fine. But I'm so low down. I'm just trying to get to the range where I can confidently vote. Not vote, like bet. Oh.
Your presence here is an honor.
Connection to local trading network established.
We are buying the PSPs.
Point singularity
That's 2 million done. And we're buying 2 shockwave generators, another 1.2 million gun. Maybe we want 2 gigajoule shields as well.
2 gigajoule shield.
Goodbye, money.
This shield is not compatible with your ship.
Oh, how nice, Betsy, for me to tell you. You got crushed in Civ 4. You stream Civ 4? Or somebody else streamed crushing you in Civ 4?
The central Transorbital accelerator, Venus.
Right, so I need to keep looking at this C guy. Of course it's Xi, right? Of course it's Xi.
Silicon wafer.
No, we can transfer. Okay. So how about you become a sector trader with one jump range? Sure. I streamed it this morning. Oh, good. Well, when is this morning? I don't even know which time zone you are. Are you Australian time zone? 3 civs doubt me all at once and I got ground down. Ugh. Like AI civs? Probably. In Civ 4. So it was Montezuma, Genghis Khan, and... who's another very aggressive one in Civ 4? Huyana Capac? No, Huyana Capac isn't that aggressive. It was Monty. Yeah, of course, it's always Monty. It's always Monty.
Entering system. Venus.
Genghis Khan definitely also very aggressive. Loves declaring on people. Maybe Ragnar. Ragnar of the Vikings. Those are like 3 really... No, probably it wasn't that. Because there's enough other people that are like opportunistic, so... Monty, Louis IV, and Gilga.
Training.
Good old Gilgamesh. Well, Ninjin, if you have any points for me, please give me some points over on Jake's channel. That would be nice. Yeah, but you win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some. I would love to stream some Civilization 4, but there's so many things I would love to stream if I had the time. And I don't. Actually, today it was already like it's 11 PM and I still said I gotta stream. Like, I don't have enough days in the week where I have a little bit of time for streaming. Even if it's just 1 hour now, we're gonna stream. And probably it's gonna be more than an hour, because I know myself in this game, like, I can't stop after 1 hour. I could have streamed the Yeah, okay, but that was kind of boring. I don't think that was an amazing viewing experience. Oh, Gilga traded elephants to the other 2, so they all spanned war elephant. Yeah, you should have hired spearmen. Or your own war elephants, because, you know, war elephants counter war elephants, weirdly enough, because they're anti-cavalry, and war elephants in Civilization 4 count as cavalry.
Entering system. The moon.
Alright, we have the moon.
This station is used. Military base.
We're gonna go to the military base. Let's keep everybody supplied here. Oh wow, Romy is at 18 million. The new old Freeport is at 18 million. We're building some deep reserves here. The Extant Scrolls 3. Jake, I have not congratulated you yet, and I have not just spent the first 10 minutes of the stream ranting about people hinting. But if you did hear that, that's not to take away from your victory, because I'm sure it was a lot of spite that carried you through yesterday. I am impressed. I am impressed. Which, by the way, in my mind, in my head, Ken and Jake, all 3 Elder Scrolls games that you played were horrible for you. But you won all 3. I'm basically counting Oblivion as a win. Like, I'm basically counting... Like, Oblivion in my head, you lost that on the books, but... And nobody can watch that stream and say you really lost it, so... Yeah, so, but I've fattened your ego enough now, so... At least you now know Morrowind. Oh... I don't know if it's worth it, but apparently you every other day will feel better for you, so good on you. I've never played Morrowind. No, that's not true. I think I've played like 5 minutes, and then was this.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a
Alright, we're
special
buying more
welcome.
PSPs.
Connection to local trading network established.
We don't need any upgrades. I don't want... Oh, I want 2 gigajoule shields.
2 gigajoule shield bought. This shield is not compatible with your ship.
And I don't want anything else here. Final Fantasy X weekly one-shot will be the... No, but Jake loves Final Fantasy X. I mean... Also, the... Doesn't the... So you said, oh, there's no encounter mode, but don't the Steam releases of the Final Fantasy games have no encounter and like double speed modes and stuff like that? Because at least Final Fantasy IX that I played, again, it has some things. Like, it has some speed up options. It's not amazing, but it had some things. But I don't remember what it had.
Orbital defense station.
I don't remember if it had a no encounter mode. I haven't played those cheat versions. Yeah, but you know, you can still have fun. I agree, as a purist, I agree you shouldn't use it. I did, when I played through Final Fantasy IX, I did not use those modes because I don't know. I wanted to experience the game as it was back in the day. Because back in the day I never finished Final Fantasy IX because the PlayStation disc that we borrowed, the 3rd disc was scratched. So when you go back to Alexandria, after you've been like out, I don't want to spoil too much, but basically after you've picked up the little girl character, you go back to Alexandria and then you have to switch to CD3 and it didn't work, it was scratched. Oh, Final Fantasy X2 is the one. The HD remaster of Final Fantasy X, I don't actually know.
This station
I haven't looked
is
at that.
designed for the
Classic
Successfully
PSX
done.
experience.
Heroes of
No, it was
Earth and
PS2.
Sol are afforded a special
Right?
welcome. Your presence
No,
here is an
no,
honor.
it was PlayStation 1, you're right, yeah.
Local
Yeah, right,
trading
it was...
network established.
10 was the first one on the PlayStation 2.
We would like to remind
I've played a fair amount of 10.
Anywhere other than an approved recycling station carries an automatic 500 credit.
Construction on the mass.
Yeah. I haven't seen the HD remaster of 10. It looks ugly, he says. Well, you can't win them all, but
Transorbital accelerator.
you're not playing Final Fantasy X to play an HD remaster. Like, there's a fantastic mod for Final Fantasy X, which was made by a guy over like 10 years. Makes the game a challenge. You know, I'm not sure that's going to be... Like, in what sense? Does it mean after every story beat I have to do all the optional side quests, plus I have to grind out the local enemies? Because, sure, that can be challenging, but that might be not fun? Like, it's the problem with all of these games where you can just level your characters. It's like Pokemon versions that try to be challenging because unless you introduce a level limit, it's not fun because it just means, oh, people have to grind more. Okay, our UT Carmen Super Freighter XL Delta is in trouble. I need to look at that. UT Carmen Super Freighter XL Delta. What do you have? You have some silicon wafers and you can't sell them. Why can you not sell them? Oh. They're not even buying silicon wafers. What are you doing? How am I supposed to help you if you're trying to sell silicon wafers at a station that doesn't have silicon selling? Okay, you're an idiot. Okay, where can you sell silicon wafer? Oh, of course, crystal fabs.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
I have difficulty understanding the idea of a JRPG being challenging. Radical Red was though. Yeah, but isn't that the same thing almost? Like, Radical Red, sure. But... nah. Isn't that the same thing? Because you end up in the problem that you want to just grind things and grab all the optional stuff. I wish there was a way to do long-term bets. Oh, you want to bet on whether Baron or Jake killed more. Minority opinion here, but I'm not that interested in another Xenonauts run. I think a second run was enough. I'm not sure a ballistics only run is gonna be fun. Maybe the Baron component will make it very long and painful. But that's just my unpopular opinion. I clearly unpopular because the Xenonauts won both the popular vote and the points vote, so clearly unpopular opinion. Alright, do they even have weapons here?
Massive planetary habitation and defense.
No, they don't have any weapons here for us.
This station is used as a command. This station is designed. This station is used as. This station is designed for the sole. This station is designed.
Sorry,
for
I'm
the
just
sole.
checking. Okay. Yeah. Essentially, there's nothing on this side left. We can just jump back to Asteroid Belt. Don't blame the people, blame the lack of Xenonauts too. Or the fact that Open XCOM appears daunting.
Asteroid belt.
One thing I'll say is... at least adding Baron to the mix might change. Like, honestly, I want to see some regions die. Like, always playing with all the regions, winning all the air fights, staying ahead of the financing. It just makes Xenonauts too easy. If you're too good at the strategic part, at the economic strategic part, you can be as bad as you want on the ground part because you get as many attempts as you want. Alright?
Orbital, but this station is used as a base of operations for. This station is designed for the sole purpose of.
That's my worry. Because in Xenonauts you build the bases and then you cover the lands. So, how many Earths did Baron go through? I mean, Baron lost a lot. Look, what I'm interested in, for example, can you make... There was somebody like... Was it JJ who streamed like a beginning of a run where somebody said, oh yeah, start in New Zealand. Like, that's fun. Like, put your first base in New Zealand, put your second base in, I don't know, Greenland, and then see how much you can get or something like that. That's fun.
Transorbital accelerator, Jupiter.
Yeah, island only. Although there are too many islands. If you just generically say island only, you can build enough bases in Xenonauts. I think that you can easily cover all the continents. Like usually people already put like one of their bases in the Caribbean. They put one base maybe in the Mediterranean, and then you put one more in like Southeast Asia, and ta-da. That's not really different than another run. No, I was more thinking of like a polar run. Like everything has to be very far north or very far south. I mean, it's inefficient, but that's the idea, right? Make it challenging. Alright, I wanted to help the Sir Delta here. UT Trader Delta. Please sell your silicon wafers.
Silicon wafers.
Okay, you couldn't sell all of them, so dock at the... That's the other crystal fab.
Command accepted. Entering system. Jupiter.
Jupiter!
Station is used as a base.
Okay, let's check if Jupiter has anything here. Okay, in this direction there's nothing, I think. Okay, yeah, we can just go straight for Saturn. Currently we have
Accelerator. Saturn.
6 weapons. Remember, we need 24. We do have some others that are being bought. You have 12 weapons. Okay, that's good. There was another PSP buyer somewhere in the moon. And 15. Oh, actually, we do have enough PSPs already for the first chip. I'll still buy the other ones because I want to make sure I get all of them. It is a shame that Mod Baron did was... It is a shame that Mod Baron did was stinky. That did make things harder, but was really bad. Oh, what is that? Who's fighting over there? The ATF is fighting whom? Pirates.
Elite.
I wouldn't want to be a pirate.
Starburst shockwave cannon forge.
Although the
Alpha.
ATF does not seem to be fighting back. Also, isn't that a nice ship over there?
ATF military Skirneer.
Like, if the next ship we are going to board is probably gonna be something like a Skirneer. Either an Aegir or a Skirneer. And yeah, the ATF really doesn't care about pirates. To the point that they'll literally just ignore them. Wait, that Skirneer is even damaged. Its shields are down to 87% and its hull is already down to 98%. Probably somebody has a mass driver. Speaking of which, I would also like a ship with a mass driver. The true chat energy. Yeah, just being shot at by pirates, that's so impressive. Like, what are you there? Are you hunting this guy? No. You're also just being shot at. You know what? These ATF ships look really cool when they're like on the shadow. When we see the shadow side, but they're in front of the bright Saturn. I think that looks really amazing.
ATF military Skirneer. Transorbital accelerator Saturn.
So yeah, the next ship I want to capture is probably an ATF ship. Either a Skirneer, or an Aegir, or a Vali. We're not yet gonna go for the tier, because that's just that's a little bit larger than we can muster. Honestly, I don't even know how we're ever gonna get a tier, because...
ATF military Odin.
Okay, there's an Odin, followed by an Aegir.
ATF military Aegir.
Followed by another Aegir. Followed by another Aegir.
ATF military Aegir.
Followed by... What is that? A
Transorbital
tier.
accelerator ATF military tire.
Uh-oh, red positional lights. Something's jumping out. Okay, it was just a Skirneer.
ATF military Skirneer.
Okay, still red lights. There's still more ATF coming. Holy moly, how many ships are coming out of this gate? Okay, I think they're all through now. Just dress up in an ATF captain's uniform and walk in. I am glad this game does not have first-person mode.
Saturn,
Oh, Jesus Christ, there was more ATF waiting. There's another ATF military Aegir,
Aegir, ATF,
another
military,
Skirnir, and another
ATF,
Skirnir.
military, Skirnir,
And lots of Valis.
Terran, escort, Katana, ATF, escort, Vali,
Vali's kinda ugly, I must admit. Just this ATF design just doesn't look good when it's too small. Like on an Aegir
ATF,
scale,
military, Aegir,
it looks amazing. Because it's basically a sword, right? It's basically a huge sword. I think that looks cool. But ATF are going to war. No, they're all going into the next sector so they can be shot at by pirates and not
This
shoot
station
back.
is designed for the
To
the
I don't
Center
know,
Research.
to assert dominance or something.
This station is designed for the sole purpose of providing max.
Mr. Aegir. Oh god, don't ram me. Oh, ooh. That was a Skirnir, not an Aegir.
ATF, military, Skirnir.
Another Skirnir.
ATF, military, Skirnir.
Alright. Quick reminder, ATF stands for AGI Task
The
Force.
Skirnir is a formidable warship with the capacity to launch a large number of different weapons at installations and capital ships.
You're just an ATF pervert? No, I'm not.
Transorbital
ATF is really cool.
accelerator, Uranus.
Sitting back and staring at them through binoculars. Is it perverted if I use binoculars? Because in real life, I really like binoculars. I have to admit. And whenever I go hiking, which is not that often, but it's regular enough, and I'm up on a mountain, I really like to watch, I really like to use binoculars from the top of a mountain. That's like my favorite thing, is like having the nice view. And then if I have my small pocket binocular, which I bought just for 30 bucks, but they're so good. For 30 bucks, they're so good. Like I'm getting way more than 30 bucks value out of my binoculars. Depends on what you're looking at. So it's not illegal to use my binoculars from my
System, Uranus.
from my balcony. I
This
can use my
station is
binoculars on my
designed for the
balcony.
sole purpose of providing maximum protection. Transorbital accelerator, Uranus 2.
A tree? No. Your neighbor? Yes. You don't know if the tree is sexy and if the neighbor is not.
Message.
Alright, Metcalf has done some hacking. Get more hacking.
Training.
Alright, so stations, new old Freeport. I want to check whether the Falcon Hauler seller, they're all apprentices. Can they already sell things or not? Didn't we buy more Falcon Hauler sellers? Did we only buy 2 of them? I thought we bought more. Okay, I need to investigate whether we lost any here. That should be in the message log. New income as enemy sector. Claim the Nova Raider. We've claimed the Heavy Centaur. No, I don't think they died, so maybe I only bought 2 of them? Okay, they're expensive enough. Maybe I only bought 2 of them. I'm not sure they're actually able to sell things right now. So what we're gonna do is gonna do the old trick. We're gonna tell these guys to fly, just generally fly away, dock somewhere. For example, dock at red light
Docking
somewhere.
granted. Command accepted.
And you as well. Dock at red light. And then once they're there, we're gonna return them back on.
Docking granted.
And they will,
Accepted.
while they fly back to their home station, they will already earn experience. And they will hopefully get to trader rank, and then trader rank they can actually do their job and not just sit around doing nothing. That explains your love of hiking. Yeah. I mean, really, my neighbors are so ugly, I really do want to go hiking. No, that's not true. Although, I don't actually know. Today I learned that, yeah, by the way, today I learned that Japan has less immigrants than it wants. So, at least in certain categories. So it wants to have a certain amount of like high-skilled immigrants. But it's not even fulfilling all of its quotas in that area.
System Uranus 2.
Ah, I didn't want to go to Uranus too.
Entering system Uranus. Transorbital accelerator Neptune.
But anyway, I'm a little bit distracting because I'm currently watching my neighbor. Let me get my... No, I'm not gonna get my binoculars. Actually, I think... I don't know. It would be really creepy to watch your neighbors through binoculars. Like, I gotta admit, I have to admit, I would be curious, but it's a level of creepiness that I don't want to admit myself to doing. Right? I mean, everybody's interested, right? Everybody's interested in not being creepy, but also everybody's kind of curious. I think maybe I would be very good if I was like a supervisor. Alpha no. If I was like a supervisor, like secret police, and I just like supervising people and just watching them from afar. What do you mean no? I'm saying I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, of course everybody's curious. I'm also not saying they're necessarily doing perverted things while I'm watching them. You can see them do like normal things.
System Neptune.
East German thinks he'd be good at secret police. Yeah, maybe.
This station is designed for the sole purpose of providing maximum protection. Transorbital accelerator.
So
Pluto.
You could like learn more about your neighbors. Think about it like a culture. Like I'm in a foreign country. Think about it like cultural exchange. One-sided cultural exchange. So actually, that would be a good thing to be doing. If it wasn't so creepy. Like if people were more... Well, actually, I don't know if this is a big city thing or a Japanese city thing. And no, this is gonna sound like I'm trying to creep on people, but the story is different. People here are really, really good at constantly closing the curtains. Like they're closing the curtains 100% of the time, all the time, like without flaw. And as I said, I'm not sure that's a maybe that's a Japanese thing, maybe that's a city thing, because I'm neither a city person or a Japanese person, but I find that kind of depressing. Like I want to feel like I'm not inside a tiny room that has no windows. So I don't like closing all my curtains all the time. When it's like daytime, I like to have the curtains open. But apparently people don't think the same. Even at work, people don't think the same. The Japanese people always just want to close all the curtains, even in summer, even during the day. Like any time. We could as well be in the cellar. Yeah, I'm disappointed I can't peek on people with my body. No, but it's also like I feel like I'm stuffed inside like some sardine can or something. And I do like to have a view of the sky. Like I just like looking at the sky any time of the day
System, Pluto.
or night. And
This station is used as a base of operations for these orbit. This station is used as a base of operations.
yeah, and I do like the
Transorbital
and-
accelerator. Oort cloud.
yeah, people are just closing the curtains all the time. All the more reasons I'm going out to the boonies. Yeah, don't go to the like. I agree so much with you, Jake. Like, if I could work remotely, or when the time comes when we all can work completely remotely, I'm moving out to the boonies. The city provides nothing for me that I would miss. Like, sure, people are always like, okay, Jake, I don't know if you know this. I don't know, how big are the cities in Scotland you lived in? Like, I don't know how big is Edinburgh or what are the other places? I don't even know. But basically, we have a colleague who said that oh yeah, he's from the countryside. He's not from the cities. And then it turns out that person is from Nagasaki, and Nagasaki has 400,000 inhabitants. 400,000, and they say no, this is not really a city. And like there is not a lot to do there. And I'm like, no, you have no idea what, like, these people have no idea. Like, people in Tokyo, like Tokyoites, people that literally grew up here and lived here their entire life, they have no conception about countryside. And when I rented my room here, and this room literally has, I don't know, did I talk about how tiny my rooms are that I get? But basically, it is not even one room apartment. Like in Europe, it would not count as a one room apartment because it's so small. Here it counts as a 2-room apartment because each room is a whole 5 square meters. And well, if you have 5 square meters, that's a room, isn't it? And one of my colleagues unironically said to me, this place is too big for a single guy. Like, how can you live in this place? It's too big for a single guy. And these are people who have their entire life lived in either the Tokyo metropolis or in the Osaka Kyoto metropolis, and they literally have no idea. They have no conception that other people might want to have space, like the idea of just having space, and also the concept of having a garden with a bit of grass where you can sit down with your friends and have a barbecue or sit in the sun. Not a thing in Tokyo. Heck, having a barbecue in Tokyo is such a luxury that people brag about it when they get to do it, because all the public parks forbid it, and there's no place to have a barbecue unless you like own some really fancy private property or part of some special clubs or something outside. Yeah, no, the countryside market is dying. It's like just recently it was the census. Like Tokyo still is growing while most of Japan is shrinking. So even the people in Japan who are born in the countryside, they want to move to Tokyo. Okay, it makes sense because most people can't earn a living outside.
This station is used as a
Because
base of
there's just no opportunity to earn money there.
Transorbital
Or not as good. Like education, everything is here, but I mean, no, the Tokyo population is not 15 million. The Grand Metropolis overall is over 30 million, and you don't need to count the city limits because there is no city limit between here where I am and towards Ninjin over in Saitama. Saitama is officially a different prefecture. There is nothing. If you sit on that train, it's 40 minutes of just high rises, like medium to high rises going past you. There is nothing there's no gap there. You would probably... Well, I pride myself of trying out different things, so I'm trying to see the positive things as well. Like, I get to eat a lot of different foods if I want, because there's lots of different restaurants. I can meet some pretty cool people here because it's a huge place, and if you're selective about meeting people, you can meet very interesting people and go to very interesting talks. And also for my work at the university, it's really great because there are a lot of good people there, because it's the capital, it's one of the best universities in the world, blah 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 blah. So I'm the same reason I'm here, everybody else is here, or some other people at least are here. It's for work.
This station is
Excuse me?
pirate base.
This pirate base has a building mission. I wonder if they want me to build some random non-Terran station. Yeah, they want me to build an Argon drone factory. That would be ironic to build it here, but no, we're not gonna soil Terran space with Argon factories.
Transorbital accelerator.
Work to live, don't live to work. But work can be fun. Just out of curiosity, would you consider becoming a professor in a small university in Germany? Probably not. Like, I enjoy my work a lot, and being like somewhere in a small university in Germany, I'd probably not enjoy my work. Also, I'm nowhere near to becoming a professor, but yeah, I'd probably not consider, like, it's so difficult. Like, after having lived in 3 countries, I feel like at home nowhere. Yeah, like, even, like, the problem would be the students, right? If you're teaching somewhere, teaching like very, like, I come from the countryside and I saw which of my classmates went to the university in the next in the next town over, and which of my classmates went to actual universities in German places that have like some level of recognition. And if you're at a very minor university in Germany, you're just gonna have to deal with people who let's just like stay at home students. So they're just gonna they're not gonna care. They're gonna be the dark youngs of that part of Germany. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said, Romby. And probably not even the I drop out because it's not for me kind. Really the, oh, I'm just gonna drag myself for it. Okay, I'm giving Dark Young too much of a bad credit, but nobody who's streaming that much can be taking their studies seriously, so.
This station is designed.
I feel called out. Well, you should feel called out. If you've stayed in the same city your entire life,
Unknown sector.
you are doing yourself a disservice. How do you know that you actually like the city if you've never tried any other place? Like that's been my logic my life. I've moved from the small rural place to Berlin to study. Then I moved from Germany to Spain, and now I moved from Spain to Japan, and every time I've tried something out, because if you don't try it, how do you know whether you will like it or not? And also, I already knew that I would probably like Japan because I've been here on holiday ages ago, and yeah, it's just a different country. Like, I went to a little university, but 1% of my semester weren't local. Okay, that's weird, but you mean, yeah, but there can be little universities that aren't bad universities. So I don't want to generically say all little universities are bad. Like, are we talking about expat life? Yeah, Ninja, we are. So the one main thing I will say about Tokyo and Japan is that Japanese people are really the nicest people you can imagine in the world, but not in the Spanish people nice of kind of sense, where they're just like overwhelmingly open and friendly and yeah, just sit down with me. But
Unknown sector.
they're incredibly polite. And maybe you don't like polite people, but they're really polite to the point, like, because everything is so narrow and crushed here. Because of a rare course. See, that's something exceptional if you go to a small place to a rare course. Everything is so tight here, and the density is so high that in order to not just everybody just become crazy because of everybody else, yeah, there's this kind of thing where, like, well, you get your own space. Your own space is tiny, but then it's respected. Like, this is kind of the weird thing.
Advanced satellite ejected.
Like, everything is highly clear or highly polite. There's no direct confrontation. There's no making a big fuss about things because you'd be annoying so many other people. So usually, for example, the etiquette is people don't talk in the bus, people don't talk in the train, because there are other people there, and many people actually want to take a nap in the train. And so the social consensus is, okay, we don't talk in the subway most of the time, unless it's like a Friday evening. I guess on Friday evenings things are a little bit different, but but that's not the main thing that I. Oh, is that a new mining outpost?
L Alpha. This station.
Okay, we should send a guy there. Do we have somebody here? No. Buy a rapier.
Ship. Rudder optimal boost extension.
Relic says time for bed. Chop chop. No, Bralix, it's a late stream.
Installed.
This hasn't happened in a while. I don't know what happened to Bralix. Bralix used to come in here and always tell me to go to bed, but he hasn't done so in a while. I guess I have been streaming earlier. It's always bedtime. Jesus Christ, even... Where did Bane come from? I mean, I know Bane had a stream recently, which also shocked me. And now Bane is here. I think it's becoming spring. Bane exists? Yeah, it's a highly debated topic among Australianists, whether Bane actually exists. I do lurk a lot, yeah. You also, as we established, you sometimes go into heat and then you vanish for months. Bane's existence is disputed. It is disputed. But I wanted to praise one other thing about Japan, and that is how safe it is. Like, if I had children, and if there wasn't such a rampant racism in Japanese schools, there's a good argument to be having children in Japan. Look, months is a lot better than what used to be. Okay. Good. Because I see so many small children, like really small children, who are just walking on their own through the streets on their way from A to B. Like, and, or, yeah, like everybody takes care. Okay, the cars are extremely timid because they know that you gotta be careful. And I mean, the kids aren't getting like a tough skin. It's just people aren't scared for their life or their kids or something. And like, it's also the thing, like, if you lose your wallet in Japan, it's much more likely that you'll get the wallet back with all the money in it than that it'll be lost forever.
Incoming message.
Oh, Kaladin. No Civ today? Why no Civ today? Did I promise some civilization? Oh no, Commissar Kitty did Civ, yeah.
Entering system.
The weird part about Japan is going there with a small white blonde girl. Not in Tokyo, but if you go outside, yeah. Tokyo really is such a foreigner bubble. There's not a lot of exceptionalism here. Alright, we came all the way to here for basically nothing. There's nothing here. But I don't know about China, yeah. But Tokyo basically, as a foreigner in Tokyo, like there's so many foreigners in Tokyo. I actually hate it. Like, when I see a gaijin on the street, I'm kind of like, go away, gaijin. But don't tell Ninja that. In China, they wanted to touch her, like, all the time. Aren't you a guy? Yeah, I'm a gaijin. But it's fine. I can hate gaijin. No, I don't hate myself. I don't hate myself. I'm allowed to hate other gaijin. No, you can't. Alex, you can't tell me who I can hate and who I can't hate. He's still learning Japanese. It's like hating... No, that is very different, Alex. That is very different. Alpha wants to feel unique. The existence of other foreigners put that into question. That is maybe part of it. But also, I feel like when there's another foreigner, I become partially responsible for their actions, and they almost always are awful. Like, especially if they're tourists and they're Americans. Like, oh, don't get me started on American tourists. Alpha wanted to be big in Japan, now he's just one of many. Yeah, that is part of it. Although, okay, I should say probably white people. Actually, yeah, white people. Like, I don't care if there's Chinese tourists. I don't care. Like, I don't feel like anything. But if there's some Americans, some white US tourists that really embarrass themselves, or that are just really obnoxious, I kind of feel like, oh, why? Now the racism comes. Should I stop? Am I talking myself into the corner?
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a special welcome. Your presence here is an honor.
Connection to local trading network.
Should I talk again once more about watching my neighbors through binoculars? Is that maybe better for me?
Mind the gap.
No, keep digging. You will reach China at some point. No, Ninja, China isn't on the other side of the planet from us. If I keep digging, I'll end up in, I don't even know, Argentina?
Transorbital accelerator. Unknown sector.
Oh, probably somewhere in the South Atlantic, Brazil? First Alpha outs himself as a voyeur, now a racist. What? No, I didn't out myself as a voyeur or a racist. It's just you're just very prejudiced people who can't accept people having different preferences. Like, Xenon Hub needs a bit more money. You get another 10 million. No, I didn't out myself as a Centaur hater, Brelix. Be careful what you say. I like you, Brelix, but there are limits to what kind of slander I will stand to take here. Uruguay is opposite Japan. See, Bane knows the important information that helps me to distract you all from my terrible personality. So, if I keep digging, I'll reach Uruguay. I have not a lot to say about Uruguay people because I don't actually know a lot of them. Aren't they kind of like Argentinians? But I don't actually know.
Entering system. Unknown sector.
I wonder if Uruguay Spanish is like Argentinian Spanish.
Transorbital accelerator.
They do play the football, yeah. That's true, but all of South America does, so that's not really unique. Alpha, you'll start a war, careful. I'm glad, Brelix, you saw that you went too far. I accept your apology. I think they're closer to Brazil than Argentina. Aren't they like physically located between both? Well, I guess there's the Rio de la Plata, but... So, Alpha, when is the next Civ 4 multiplayer? I don't know. When is the next Civ 4 multiplayer, Kaladin? Just ask Chosrao. No, not now. It's too late for me. Also, I'm streaming X3. You think I'm stopping X3 for Civ 4? Alright, what's our haul? Our haul is some PSPs. I'm probably gonna go to the other PSP buyers. Where are PSP buyers? Oh right, I want to look at the Delta guy as well. Oops. Where's the Delta guy? UT Kaiman Delta. Sell your silicon wafers. And please trade. Sector trade.
Command accepted.
Theoretically, I can play on the weekends again. Kitty wants to prove themselves, and I want to prove myself better than Kitty. How's the washing machine today? The washing machine is 21 million. 21 million, Romby.
Entering system. Unknown sector.
The new old Freeport is really the one making all the money. Okay, you're both in red light, so I'm gonna just start the...
Incoming message. Command accepted. Command accepted.
Okay, the training is done for you. I need to find where the other PSP buyer was. Moon and Saturn. So we're gonna fly to Saturn now. Oh, normal AI. Well... Hey, Bane, have you watched my Distant Worlds 2? I'm playing through a Distant Worlds 2 campaign right now.
Transorbital accelerator. Unknown sector.
If you want my recap,
Transorbital
tell me, otherwise I'm not gonna
accelerator.
spoil you what I
Unknown
think.
sector.
Civ 4 is a tough game to play. Oh yes, you've seen some of it. Mike yesterday put it very bluntly. He said, "Oh, I like watching, but I'd never play the game. It looks horrible." And as the person streaming Distant Worlds 2 right now, I actually feel the same. I feel like I'd watch somebody else play it, but I don't really enjoy playing it myself. I actually agree that I actually think aggressive AI in Civ 4 is good because the base game AI is not aggressive enough. Right, so between train games and train game speed runs, I need to play Distant World 2. Got it. Right.
Entering system.
I can relate to I want to watch this game. I'd hate to play this game though.
Transorbital accelerator. Oort cloud.
Sif AI has the next best thing to perfect information. Yeah, they don't really have a lot of I mean, it's very fudged, but yeah. I feel that watch but not play about Sekiro. Really? About Sekiro? Honestly, I feel like the urge to play Sekiro, even though I watched too many people already play it. Like, it looks fun to play. I can't parry. Okay, well, I can't parry any either, so I guess I shouldn't play it.
Training.
But we are probably, like, I'm probably gonna stream Elden Ring at some point, and it's gonna take over the channel for a year because of how slow I am.
This station is
Because we did stream, I did stream the
Transorbital accelerator.
Dark
Pluto.
Souls 3 playthrough, and I enjoyed it a lot. Oops, I accidentally tapped out. Watch not play Factorio. I don't want to sign away 4-digit playtime on that game. It's nice that your chat talks about fun things. Elden Ring was a lot of fun. I enjoyed all my time with it. Thank you, Bane. I've heard too many people be like, oh, it was fun for the first half and then it was too much or something. My chat keeps hounding me about Theocracy and the Opium Wars. Yeah, Kaladin, if you hadn't caused Theocracy and the Opium Wars, we wouldn't be hounding you for it. Simple as that. Have you considered just being a normal pervert who spies on his neighbors and who's racist against white people? You wouldn't have any problems. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Kaladin is not racist enough for my tastes. See, that's your growth potential, Kaladin. That's your growth potential, Kaladin. Right there.
Entering system. Pluto. Transorbital accelerator.
Look, Kaladin. You must realize one thing. The people in our... I called it community before, but Chosro corrected me, it is a cesspool. The people in our cesspool, they have no tastes, right? I have regularly people who watch me do this game, which I don't know how many hours we've played this. Let's check. I got Sita. There's something. No, that's not it. Well, we've played a lot, and people are still watching. So, yeah, here is something. Time saved using Sita is 7 days, 10 hours, but we've already played 13 days, 17 hours. So we've played 6 days and 7 hours. Wow, Alpha. I mean, Bralex, I don't count you, because honestly, you're not watching a lot of time. Right now, there's a web scraper for a machine learning dataset eating this up and getting none of the obvious subtext. The Skynet take on Father's Tats. So, Father, I hear you're a racist now. Yeah, well, actually, I was thinking, like, I recently experimented with ChatGPT. And I posted a little bit on the Discord, but not a lot. It's very amazing. For those of you who have not tried ChatGPT yet, which is the newest version of chatbot, basically. I mean, chatbot really doesn't do it justice, but it's really good and it's really convincing. But I was thinking I should make an AI bot. That's just an AI version of me in like the chat, and then I'm gonna put it in all of your Twitch channel chats. And then you could just ping it, and it would just say some random stuff that I usually say. It would like not actually just pre-processed messages, no, but actually just interactive stuff. Like you could ask it, "Hey Alpha Bot, what do you think about X?" And then it'll answer something, hopefully roughly in my style. Sounds like a great ban target. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna get banned in Ninjin's oppressive chat.
This station is designed for the sole purpose.
But in other people's chats, look. What if I die? Wouldn't you miss me? Right? So, and especially in Lucky chat, I can put it in Lucky chat. Lucky's an old man. If I make the name look similar for the Twitch account, he wouldn't even notice. Like, Lucky's a huge boomer. Yeah, the problem though is right now it can only do chat, so it wouldn't be able to understand like what is being talked on in the stream, so... Look, Alpha, how about we appreciate you while you are here? That does sound too much like I'm about to die. Poor Lucky Alpha keeps bullying. I'm not bullying Lucky, I'm trying to accommodate his... Like, I'm trying to help him. I'll take a bot. At least it looks like someone actually watching. Oh, that is... Ouch. Ouch, that hurts. Oh. Oof, yeah, big oof. You should add... You should... do you tell people when you stream? Aruha... Arha... Washin desu ka? Mahjong? No, I'm not playing the Mahjong with the naked ladies with you, Ninjin. Oh, you mean in real life? Meeting in some Mahjong parlor, like you wear some shades, I wear like a trench coat, and we walk into some Mahjong parlor and we flip some tables. I'm up for that. I'm not up for your like degenerate weep naked lady Mahjong, because I know too many Estonians who play that. Japan is playing Croatia right now. Damn it, that was tonight? Oh well. I mean, I have failed to watch any of the games, so... There'd be naked guys too. Of course Brelex would know that. Of course Brelex is playing the trash Mahjong. Wait, you call that weep, but you literally moved to Japan? Hey, hint, Kaladin. Most people in Japan are not weeps. The nudity adds to the tension. Oh god. Yeah, and I get upset that there are other non-Japanese here. That is true. Most people in Japan are Japanese, yeah, but Japanese is not the same as weep. Right?
Transorbital accelerator, Saturn.
Damn it!
Nividium.
I forgot the Nividium. Nobody reminded me about the Nividium.
Transfer. Nividium transferred.
Okay, we're full on Nividium. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go twice. Actually, jump and fly to this station here.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Anyway, Civ 4 multiplayer on Saturday. No, I can't do it on Saturday. I have other things to do on Saturday. Sorry. No, wait. You mean your Saturday? Your Saturday or my Saturday? Your Saturday. Okay, your Saturday is my Sunday. That could potentially work, but I can't promise it. He's got perving to do. Yeah, my Sunday morning. Well, I'll say that. I only play if Chosrau plays. We can't have any Civ 4 without Chosrau. We should ask Sombra. And Andarius, even though Andarius is playing World of Warcraft. Who in the year 2022 plays World of Warcraft? Anyway, I'm not here to shame people who break their necks in, like, who obviously hit their neck, their head, not just their neck. Well, broke their neck and hit their head one time too many in a racing game. Because those life decisions do not add up. Sombra is going to kill us all quietly. Look, Sombra is always kind of like a... Sombra has a weird taste of what is fun. Clearly Sombra just wants to duke it out in Civ 4. Yeah. Is there anyone left for Alpha to insult to? I don't think I've insulted you, Kitty. A wild card. What? I should give a wild card insult? Okay, I'm gonna give a wild card insult to you. You know who I'm talking you. And I'm gonna accuse you of not cleaning enough. You know you live in a filthy room. Get up now and clean. Right? Like, imagine anybody else saw what you're living in. Oh, I thought I should give a wildcard insult. Well, I'm continuing with my wildcard insult. Get up and clean your room. It's filthy. Alright, that was my wildcard insult. You may apply it as you wish.
The Saturn research station is a joint.
Alpha's talking about himself.
Station is used as a base of
It's true.
these huge.
I'm kinda sensitive to my room getting dirty.
Orbital accelerator, Saturn II.
Like, I wish I could say like Jake, I keep my house spotless, because I don't. Like, I don't think anybody would call it dirty, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having much higher cleanliness here. Like, yeah. Imagine people seeing my room, such as Germans with binoculars. Yeah, exactly, Commissar Kitty. Think of all the Germans with the binoculars on the balconies around you. And clean. Those binoculars are gonna get very foggy by just looking at your room otherwise. Hire a samurai maid. Alpha will never live down the binocular store. No, I'm known as the binocular guy in our hiking group. Like, I always bring the binoculars. Like, I'm standing to my binocular fun. You have a cleaner? Actually, really? Look, that's one of those things, like, if I got really rich and had like a really big house, I'm not sure I could bring myself to hire a cleaner. I don't know, I guess I'm just from too poor a background, but just this kind of thing. I know economically it makes sense to say like, oh, you hire someone to save yourself time because your own time is more valuable than that person's time. I had the cleaner for a while, but it's subsidized in Sweden, but I don't like it. Because essentially it's saying, yeah, your time is less worth it's less worth than my time. Like, basically your work is not so much worth as my, like, it might be, it's probably objectively true. But I just like hiring someone else to clean my dirt feels like rubbing it in a way that just makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Alpha wouldn't happen to live near Love Hotel, would he? No. The Love Hotels are kind of concentrated near train stations. I'm not that close to a train station, and not like an important train station, but I do go by past train station. Yeah, I would get a cleaning robot. Absolutely, Romby. I'm absolutely for cleaning robots. I have no qualms about getting a cleaning robot. Once they're good enough, I'm gonna get one. Kaladin had a cleaner too. I know TBW has a cleaner. What's with all the people here having cleaners? Are the rooms even big enough for the cleaning robot to navigate? Yeah, that's more of a problem. It would have to be a Japanese cleaning robot, but I'm sure the Japanese will come up with a solution. How many points will it cost to get you to play Patrician? Which Patrician? Brolix bought a clean robot and it does wonders. Well, my parents have a very simple clean robot, one that just, you know, the one that just mops the floor. Just like goes around, mops the floor. Not even the vacuum one, just the one that mops the floor. For like the, like, that's okay. Actually, I find it kind of amazing that that thing is already like many years old. But it still does its job and... yeah. 3, of course. Patrician 3. I think my nostalgia is all about Patrician 2, so... right, more training. Alright, and we're gonna have to sell the Nividium in a second. I think Patrician 2 gold is equal Patrician 3. Oh, is that so, Chosra? Wait, if it's Patrician 2 gold is equal Patrician 3, then I do mean the same game. How do I lose my German license for not knowing all of the Patrician games and how they translated them and stuff?
Point singularity projector forge alpha.
Osrau is correct. Amazing. Oh, wait, I said I wanted to do the Nividium and now I'm not doing it. Alright, how much Nividium do we have? We have 6,200 Nividium. And I can basically put 500 per ship. No, 1,000 per ship. A little bit over 1,000 per ship. So I need 6 of these ships. Ooh, I can use these.
The demeter has been used for some years now, replacing the old.
Then I only need 5 of them.
Model. Ship ordered.
Oh, but they can't get any engine. Okay. Well, maybe this bot is not so good after all. I'll get the Nividium.
Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer.
We're gonna Google old track and sell them. And Narco Waifu Mule Liftix. By the way, Brelix, you haven't even commented that you're the Narco Waifu Mule Liftlix. Well, I guess it's not you personally, but it's some close relative of you or something.
Command accepted.
I what? Yeah, this ship is you. Look at this ship. The haha funny smiley Narco Waifu Mule Liftlix. I don't remember who suggested this name. I'm just gonna blame Mike. But it probably wasn't Mike. Although it does sound like a Mike name, so maybe it was Mike. Also, Patrician 3 is just marketing name used for Patrician 2 gold outside Germany. Not knowing it doesn't rob you of your German credentials. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Then I have played Patrician 3. And then that's the one that I have the most knowledge. What is that emote? Also, how do you make... Is that a toast appearing?
Incoming message.
It doesn't have stink in it, so it's not me. Incoming... Oh, somebody's stuck again. Somebody bought some silicon that they can't get rid of. Ugh. A new one. New. You have 3 meat steak cajonas. Just sell them.
Steak kahunas.
And you have energy cells.
Energy cell.
Okay.
Command accepted.
You become a universe trader. I'm gonna fix you in a second. We're gonna dock here now.
Successfully done.
What are we gonna
Heroes
do?
of Earth and
We're
Sol are
gonna
afforded a special welcome.
pick
Your
up point
presence here
singularity
is an
projectors.
Connection to local trading network established. Point singularity projector transferred.
Right. We are not getting enough starburst
Overhead
shockwaves
missile
though.
Installed.
Am I buying yeah, I am buying shockwave generators somewhere. Where did I buy those? SSWG buyer. Where are you? In Jupiter. We have only 4 of them though. Where are you? You're in Mars. You have none. Oh, no wait, you're on an Argon equipment dock. Why? Ah. Okay, we should go to Mars.
Command accepted.
Do I have any more shockwave generator wires? No, I don't. Anyway, sorry. What is the PSP you mentioned? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mention. It's a weapon. It is. So this is the largest weapon in the game. Well, there's 2 types of ships in the game. There's Commonwealth ships and there's Terran ships. And for the Terran ship side, this is the largest weapon in the game. It is called the Point Singularity Projector, the PSP. So I'm trying to... And the economy in the game is very slow to produce these. So a while ago, I set up automated ships. So for example, here where I just docked, in this PSP or Point Singularity Projector Forge Alpha.
Point singularity projector forge alpha.
Exactly. There is a ship which is called the TLS Saturn PSP, which I have set up with automated orders. It's just sitting there, and it's constantly trying to buy these point singularity projectors.
Facility.
And so whenever one of them gets produced, I'm snatching it because I want to stockpile them because I want to use them as my
Transorbital
weapons.
Saturn 2.
And currently I'm going around and I'm picking them up from all the places. And the other thing I mentioned, the SSWGs. This is the Starburst Shockwave. Oh, it's an SSC actually. Well, SSWC. Starburst Shockwave Cannon. So this is another capital ship weapon for the Terran ships. And I'm also trying to get more of those.
The backbone of the
Although currently I only have 4 of them, so I'm actually gonna be low on the weapons here. And this is all because I'm planning to buy a very, very big ship very soon. 70 million. Right, I should keep on emptying these ships.
Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer.
I'm also using a Nividium trick to make money.
Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transferred.
Alright, jump and fly to station.
Docking granted. Command accepted.
Does it take long for a newly purchased ship to turn a profit? Relatively long in this game, I would say. Although ships often aren't the main thing to turn profit. The main thing you want to turn profit are stations. Although you can set up automated traders, the universe trader system, so... Transferred Nvidia? No, it's Nividium. Nividium. I don't actually know what that name means. I think Nvidia is meant to be Nvidia, like jealousy, right? The Latin word for jealousy, that's what Nvidia means. If they allow you to do some high-end combat missions, they can pay off very good. Yeah, of course, if you buy your own, like the ship you fly yourself, and you can unlock some high-level combat missions for that, yeah. Or if you buy a taxi and you fly some high-level taxi missions, also pays off very well.
System. Saturn 2. This station is used as a base of operations for nearby
Alright,
Transorbital accelerator. Saturn.
high-level taxi, yeah. Yeah, look at some of the missions here.
Water purification plant. M. Alpha.
Okay, we don't actually see any missions here, but yeah, we've made a lot of our money from being a fake taxi. They'll pay you 8 million for a 20-minute taxi job if you find a good mission. They'll pay you a lot of money for taxi missions.
Transorbital accelerator. Saturn.
Well, we need to go to Jupiter. Pick up the shockwave generators. How many do we have? Oh, we only have 2. Oh, that is really awful, though. The shockwave production rate seems really, really slow. Why? What are they missing? What are you missing?
This production facility manufactures the Starburst.
Actually, it
shockwave
doesn't look
cannon.
that bad. You're a little bit on Terran MREs, a little low. Are we
This
high on
will
MREs here?
The USC food
Yeah,
supply factory.
we're relatively
is-
high on Terran MREs. Maybe I should set up another baldric for that. Do I have a dock baldric here? Yeah, I do have one. So, how about you get the commodity logistics software?
Installed. Special command.
Great, nav. Okay. You're gonna be the TLS baldric. Jupiter to MRE export. And I'm gonna tell you waypoints at station. Jupiter to food supply. And buy Terran memories, average price, maximum cargo space. And then first I want to go to the Star Wars shockwave generators. Sell average price. Okay, I have to add that again.
Entering system. Saturn.
Time to become a taxi then. I'd like one trip to Hokkaido, please. Hokkaido is great, but I haven't been much, so 10% tip. Rombi owes 4,515 lakh crore? What? Lakh crore. Is that... Oh, that's some old Indian... But you're not even writing the right number, because... You're missing like a 1 at the end there. Anyway. Once again, this shockwave, sell, MREs, average price, maximum cargo space. Where else can we sell MREs? Maybe in Mars, in the shockwave. Sell, MREs, average price, maximum cargo space. Can add one more. Where else? Oh, Poltergeist, why not? Oh no, they don't need MREs. Still in use. Oh, really? Are Indians still using the other kinds of numbers? I had no idea. Okay. MA Warhead. Sell Terran MAEs, average price, maximum cargo space. Just go. Alright, that should help a little with the shockwave generator production. But it's not gonna come to rescue us now.
Transorbital accelerator.
And you have, once again, 6,000 Nividium, so we're gonna buy more guys like you.
The Demeter has been used
And
for
I
some years
6.
now. Ship.
And I'm gonna give you
Your
basically the full cargo
bay will be
tuning.
Extended by cargo bay extension.
And then we're gonna overload these guys with Nividium.
Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer. Nividium. Transfer.
And we're selling them.
Demeter. 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 Demeter.
Alright.
Command accepted.
Well, is Rombi still here? Rombi Bombi, where are you? Well, I guess if Rombi isn't here, we're not gonna buy Rombi's ship today, so it's fine. I do want to know though the landed ship. The Bolt Joker is at 100. So this is another 10 million maybe soonish. 30. So Rombi is right now at probably around 30 million that I could extract from Rombi. So Rombi only needs another 15 million and then Rombi is out of debt. By my cruel calculation of how I calculate the debt for people. Also, wow, my room is so dry. How punishing are mistakes and failure? Well, first of all, you can save scum. You can save a lot. Yeah. I mean... I'd say it's more I don't actually know how punishing Ovorion is, but I'd probably say it's similarly punishing, maybe? Like, you can recover from it, but it's obviously not great. But
Entering system. Jupiter.
when it comes to this list of like just my normal traders, like the traders I have running around, I've probably lost 10 traders or more over the run of this campaign, and that's not the problem. Like, if you just run many traders, some of them will eventually fall to pirates. The most annoying thing is just setting them up again. It's not the loss of money or something. It's just if they were doing a very specific role that you wanted them to do, like servicing a specific station, then they're going to be a problem. When it comes to building your own stations, which really is what the endgame is about, is like building your own stations, there isn't much you can do wrong. I mean, you could put your own station inside an enemy sector, but that's not you bumbling into making a mistake, that's just you provoking fate. And when it comes to the ship you fly yourself, like your military ships, I mean, if you have enough stations and really get far enough in the game, then you should be rich enough that you can afford to lose a few ships. But also, usually, if you lose the ship you're flying in, you usually just dying, and then you have to reload anyway. Like, the AI will try to shoot you down. The AI does not accept surrender. Alright, I want to go to the Shockwave Forge.
Starburst Shockwave Cannon Forge. Alpha.
Oh, by the way, the green marked ships here, these are my own ships. So, and this symbol here, this weird symbol here. Can I zoom in on the symbol? No, the symbol just gets smaller and smaller. Oh, I guess it doesn't get smaller infinitely. Like this top left corner symbol, that's a freighter. So, this is my own freighter flying over there. It is the
Mercury Super Freighter XL.
That's the protein paste guy. He's doing something.
Mercury Super
And there's the
Freighter
food supply supplier.
XL.
The food supply supplier is flying around. Flavor packs, Vitakais. Yeah.
Starburst Shockwave Cannon Forge. Alpha.
Do I have a hammerhead torpedo active?
Banshee Mosquito. Hammerhead.
Yeah,
Banshee.
that was a hammerhead. I don't want to run a hammerhead. That's like a nuclear-powered missile that I would have accidentally shot. If I had somehow accidentally hit the L key, I would have shot a nuclear missile at somebody, so let's not have that.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of Earth and Soul.
Connection to local trading network established.
Alright, freight exchange. Let's get some...
Attention, flight 444.
Starburst.
Shockwave Cannon. Transfer.
How detailed is the supply and demand in XCTC? Oh yeah, you can definitely cause supply shortages, but... if you cause supply shortages by just killing everyone who tries to supply, that faction, like,
Transorbital accelerator.
people are gonna hate you and they're not gonna trade with you. So there is a reputation system with all the races and faction. So yeah, they do not like it when you try to kill them. Now if you accidentally ram them with your ship, now that's a traffic accident. That's not a big problem. But if you shoot them, that's not good. So yeah, always make sure these are happy accidents. Happy little accidents. I mean, this is a bit of a weird thought that I had once, but not once, but I've mulled over the idea of trying to come up with a good weekly one-shot for one of the X games. And I think there are some candidates, but the sadist in me would like it to be the first game. The original from 1998 that nobody would like. Madness. I mean, yeah. And if I can't get it that way, I just need to not lose all my points constantly. It'll be a weekly 1 week shot. No, 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 no. It wouldn't be finish the game or something like that. It would be something like make 1 million credits. Or something like it has to be something fun like that. Make 1 million credits, for example. Or build your own station or something like that. Something like that.
Entering system.
But speaking of the supply chain, the supply chain is shorter. I think Ovorion actually has a longer supply chain of things. But I don't know if that ever became like important in the game. So yeah. Because in Ovorion, I think most of the weapons you get, you find them. Or you just randomly buy them. But here in X, all the weapons are basically produced. So what I'm doing right now, like I want very specific weapons, you have to make sure that they can get produced. Something fun and the sadist in me. Yeah, you know, I didn't say it would be fun for the person playing the weekly one-shot. That's never considered. That's how I've been playing, but really good weapons are generally produced requiring advanced supply chains. Ah, okay. But all the weapons have like randomized stats in Ovorion, don't they? Like what kind of weapons do they produce? Do they just put out like legendary tier, I don't know, what kind of XYZ guns? And then chain guns or something? And then they just spit them out with different attributes? Or how does that work?
Transorbital accelerator, Mars.
Oh, you have to set it up yourself. Different Terran factories produce blueprints for a random selection of weapons. Oh, incoming message again. Ugh. Somebody's stuck again. Alright, the UT Kaiman Superfrachter XL Beta. You would scout around or build your own until you find somewhere making the guns you really want. I mean, that sounds like fun. That's probably what I would try to get going in Ovorion. Wait. Why are you here again? You have 2 computer components. Okay, and they're full on computer components. Got it. You want to sell your Agnobrief.
Command accepted.
Please keep trading. Why are all these on standby? Okay, fine. Alright, how about I do want to end the stream with a banger, so I think we're going to actually do the thing that it's on my to-do list for a long time. And we finally have the money. Yep. We finally have the money. Rombi is getting palpitations. So, Rombi, where do you want to buy the Rombi? Should it be a Mars build Rombi? Should it be a Moon build Rombi? I don't think Earth build works. Nope, can't be Earth build. A Saturn build Rombi. I think that's our options, yeah. Mars, Moon, or Saturn. Wait. Yeah, I know Rombi's still in debt. I know. It's actually happening. Yeah, it's actually happening. We're not boarding a tour for you though, Charles. Well, that is still not happening. Saturn of Charles Rombi, I just flew past Saturn. Now you're telling me I have to turn around. Okay. You know what?
Transorbital accelerator, Jupiter.
You know what? Somebody's very... Oh, and we also have to buy a ship. We have to buy a we have to buy a fighter ship for the St. Caledon. So I need somebody with a name and a ship type, if you have any idea, for today's addition to the St. Caledon fleet. So as a reminder, there is the Coco X Disappointment, which is a Mamba Raider. There's the Total Lunar Eclipse, which is an Argon Eclipse. There's the USS Great Britain, which is a Spitfire. There's the USS Nova Scotia, which is a Nova. There's the Dangerous Elite, which is an Elite. And there's the Sophrenia, which is... what is that even? An M5.
The successful replacement to the aging Wolf that was in service since the first started to construct ships. The Jaguars came...
The Jaguar. It says Jaguar. Right, and we'll need one more ship because I always add one ship per thing, so I guess we're gonna call this Sophrenia.
Command accepted.
Yeah, and I don't know what. Ooh,
My Jaguar, Vanguard.
I don't know what ship we want. I'm now curious to see when did I redeem this. I don't know how many months ago that was, Rombi. Don't ask me such things. What are we blowing up today? We're not blowing up anything. We're gonna equip some. Oh no!
Transorbital accelerator, Jupiter. Mistral, super.
Actually, the Mistral has all the weapons now.
Transorbital accelerator,
Yeah.
Jupiter.
Can't worry about these things. A scimitar. No, come on, Chosral. A scimitar and the saber called scimitar. That is just.
Entering
Oh.
system, Jupiter.
Ah. Okay, we're gonna do that.
Transorbital accelerator, Saturn.
Do any of them sell us good ones? Oh, we don't have a trading system extension in the ship.
Orbital. This station is used as a base of operations for nearby patrol craft, providing resupply.
And they don't sell trading system extensions here. Well, just gonna have to wait.
Transorbital accelerator, Saturn.
Alright, we're gonna buy a saber called Scimitar and a scimitar called Saber. Maximum curved sword is... I mean, they are also there are also katanas and... yeah, scimitars, sabers, katanas. What else are there? Look, Jupiter looks pretty cool. Rombi, you've seen Jupiter many times. What about Saturn?
Video enhancement goggles not installed.
What if you name the saber a scimitar called Saber? I don't even know. Ask Chosrao. Alright, so
Shipyard.
this is a shipyard. We are gonna walk into the shipyard now. Hello.
Docking granted.
Let's dock at the shipyard.
Active.
Alright, everybody, hold your horses here. It's happened. It is really happening. I am redeeming the channel point reward for Rombi. It is really happening. And you are the first M2 we are getting, Rombi. I promised you that. Even though you're still in debt and it's gonna be added to your debt, but...
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a special welcome. Your presence here is an honor.
Connection to local trading network established.
Alright, they do sell scimitars and sabers, so I'm gonna buy a Saber L.
Is a capable medium fighter.
Actually, do they come with full weapons? No, they come with 0 weapons. Ugh. Okay, well.
The scimitar ship ordered at
Okay, we have a scimitar.
cargo bay. Engine tune. Rudder optimization installed.
Okay, well,
Triplet transporter device. Install trading system. Singularity engine time accelerator. Special command navigation. Duplex boost extension installed.
So this scimitar should be called Saber, because we are just that annoying. Oh, the S, M, and L destination for small fighters and small freighters that you buy at the shipyard shows you how many shields they have. So, for example, an S scabbard has 1 mega joule, an M scabbard has 5 times 5, so 25, and an L scabbard has 5 times 25, so 125. So it's 1, 25, or 125. So, and it can be pretty annoying, especially if I wanted to buy like 10 of them. It can be very annoying to look for all of those shields. So this is one of the points in the game where they break the perfect simulation. And no, some of them come with weapons. But I think Terran ships never come with weapons, so... Yeah. Anyway, we're also gonna buy a saber. We're gonna... Oh no, I forgot to equip it. Damn it. Okay, well, actually, I'm gonna sell the saber. Because I wanted to equip it. Because I want to tune it.
Engine, rudder optimization, triplan, trading, special, singular, navigation, duplex.
Well, I forgot one of them, but that's fine. Alright, and we're gonna name you Scimitar. We will have to equip them, so Mr. Saber, why don't you dock at... Oh, there's always a patrol base.
Command accepted.
And you as well.
Docking granted.
Okay,
Command accepted.
but that's not why we're here. So, we are walking into this shipyard. And we're saying, hello, sir. I would like your biggest ship. Well, actually not the biggest ship. The biggest ship is probably the mobile mining base. It's also not the most... No, it is the most expensive ship, though. So we are not buying a Tokyo, because a Tokyo is an M1, which is a carrier. We want an M2, which is the destroyer class. It's the class in the game with the most pew-pew. I mean, obviously a carrier has indirectly a lot of pew-pew, but we want the most direct QQ. Speed is gonna be abysmal, because it's a huge thing. We're gonna have to scour more weapons, but hey, we will get a big ship. So, here we go. Not buying a Tokyo because it has too many foreigners? Yeah, exactly. Alright, we're gonna buy an Osaka. 74,747... How do I calculate these? How do I calculate? I need to write down the money that we're gonna spend here. Also, does it come with shields? Yeah, with the terrible shield.
Attention! Today there is a sale
Alright,
in the machine
so
shop on level 1. Don't miss the special offer.
this is a callback. It's even a callback to today. So 7 floors. Actually, yesterday, because it's already past midnight here. Alright, that's the base price. Here we go.
Ship ordered at shipyard.
Alright. Okay, we can't upgrade it with anything. Oh, we can. So, this cargo bay will cost us another...
Your cargo bay
1,013,000.
cargo units using subspace compression.
Alright.
Cargo bay extension installed.
Then engine tuning for 6,102. I'm adding those all up. You're not getting those for free. Rudder for 1,100.
Time limited special available only. Rudder optimization installed.
Alright. Oh god, all of these little things. Okay, the boost.
Boost extension
1124. Duplex.
scanner
4212. Light is already installed. You get a freight scanner.
Installed.
Oh god, this is gonna be...
Navigation command installed.
I'm not gonna actually add them all up, am I?
Engine time accelerator installed.
Am I really gonna add them all up?
Special command software
4,000.
MK1 installed. Trading system extension installed.
56,000.
Transporter device installed.
Aha, I already know what I'm gonna do. Alright, and there's a triplex scanner already installed. Alright, so let's take a look. Somewhere here will now be the... Oh, we need a name. We need a name, Rombi. I mean, I have an idea. Unless you have a really good name for this Osaka. Do you have a plan what you want to kill with this M2? Yes. There is a big plan that I need to take this M2 and I need to go out into the Xenon sectors and kill loads of Xenon. Alright, where did it spawn the ship? It should be somewhere along this shipyard. Ah, there it is. It looks small, but the station is just huge, so... Alright, there we go. That will be the Rombi. Well, will it be the Rombi? That's the question. We already have Rombi's washing machine, so what is this gonna be? I'm gonna have a drink. Actually, does the Osaka have hangars? Yeah. No.
Considerable firepower and enhances the USC's ability to project power throughout the solar system and beyond.
Okay, what's mine? Okay, well, if you can't think of anything, then it's just gonna be the Rombosaka. Congratulations to the Rombosaka. Or it could be the... I mean, we could make it longer. We could make it the Rombi Cozy Dodecahedrocasa or Thrombos. No, not thrombosis. Come on, that's a nasty name. A Rombo combo? It's not a combo though. The Rosaka. Osaka. I mean, it's shorter. Shorter means better when I have to say that name. I'll probably have to say that name a lot. I mean, Rombi gets to choose. The Romber Stomper. I mean, another thing would be... Right? It would be something like... Rombi Dodecahedron... I don't even know. Like Rombi Cozy, like Rombi Saka or something. Then it's using the COS that's already in Rombi's name. Anyway, you can think about it. I'm gonna quickly improve the money here. So I'm gonna steal all that money from Rombi Station now. Oh, I don't have a trading system extension. Where's the trading system extension?
This station is designed for the sole purpose of providing max orbital defense station.
I'm gonna dock over there. Roomba M2? Okay, I do like a Roomba. I do like the Roomba. We could just call it the Roomba. It doesn't even need to be M2.
Docking granted.
And snap.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of Earth and Sol are afforded a special welcome.
Connection to local trading network.
Alright, there we have a
established.
trading system now. Now I can actually do things. Alright, Rombi, I need to relieve you of some money. First of this amount.
Funds transferred.
Then this amount.
Funds transferred.
Then, oops. Then 4212.
Funds transferred.
Then this.
Funds transferred.
3948.
Funds transferred.
26952.
Funds transferred.
Rombaka. Rombaka. Okay, I think I'm taking that. 4212. No. 4212.
Funds transferred.
After I rob you. 1124.
Funds transferred.
9110.
Funds transferred.
Oops.
Funds transferred.
910.
Funds transferred.
6102.
Funds transferred.
And 1,013,000.
Funds transferred.
Okay. So these are all paid off. I don't have to increase your debts because I just took it out of your balance. I'm gonna go to the Rombaka. You better not blow this thing up. Oh, it's gonna blow up the first thing I do, you know? Alright, where is it? There it is. So once again...
Docking autopilot
You
off.
are positive. Please dock as soon.
Docking granted.
Off to bed. Yeah, I need to go off to bed as well. But we're gonna fly this thing a little bit, like... Come on, we have to have a climactic ending here. We're not gonna fight with it today, but we're gonna fly it a little bit around.
Successfully docked.
Heroes of Earth and Sol.
Alright, there we... Whoa, that is a view.
Your presence here is an honor.
Alright, everyone, we are officially in the Rombaka. Let's have a look around. Also, Japan is winning. Praise the Tenno here. Tenno Hika Banzai. Rombi used to be our best driver. No, that's not true. I think Ninjin was our best driver. Oh, look at that view. Alright, we're slowly gonna move around. Let's have a look at our turrets. Okay. I think we're at the front of this thing. Wait, where are we? What kind of turret is here? Where are we even attached? I'm not sure. Okay, we are... I think this is the right turret, yep. And this is probably the left turret. No, this is the back turret. Okay, I'm confused. This is the left turret. This is the... bottom turret. No, top turret? Okay. This is the bottom turret. This is the bottom turret. And this is the outside view. Japan is winning. My points. Oh, I think the Rombaka looks really nice. Look at that. And we don't even have any weapons on it yet. And we basically have no shields, but it does look sweet. It does look very sweet. Alright. Can we dock? Where can we dock here? We can dock at the Orbital Defense Station.
Docking granted.
So I want to dock at the Orbital Defense Station. Why are you insulting Rombi? He's a bright individual. Is this because you don't understand luck? Probably. I don't even know how I insulted Rombi. So... Oh! You mean the name? But that's That's my tsundere way of expressing my admiration. I just can't do it directly. Like, it's not like I like you or anything.
Transfer. Nividium. 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 Transfer.
Alright. Rombi, how about you dock? I'm not gonna acknowledge that pun, so sit in your corner. Also, didn't I say I only want to stream like an hour? It's already been almost 2 hours 30. I really need to stop soon. I really should stop, but I still want to equip the Rombi, so we're gonna fly Rombi a bit. X4 someday, Jake. It's only 3 more games after this one. This will be put through its paces tomorrow. It will definitely be put through its paces tomorrow. Now that we have the Rombaka, tomorrow is gonna be Rombaka Boom. Or something, I don't know. Does Albion Prelude really count as another game? I mean, yeah, it has more stories, it has more things. I have to play through it. Then I'm probably gonna play through Farman's Legacy as well. I'm just gonna show off the storyline, which is like a few hours. Then there is X3, not X3, there's X Rebirth, which we all want to skip, except for Strudel, and I'm not gonna skip it. Because I don't want to give Strudel the satisfaction of pretending it's the best game ever, so I'm gonna show off how awful it is. And then we can finally get to X4 when I'm retiring. And with an M2 fully fitted out, trying to board a tier can't be far off, right? Well, first of all, it's not fully kitted out, and second of all, what would we kit out the tier then, though? Once, like, if we don't have any weapon left. But yeah, you're right. I should update the text here. The 2 buy list, the M2 for Rombi. There's currently, the 2 buy list is empty. There is nothing. Nothing to be bought. Panem's Legacy tax mission speedrun to minimum standing with all empires.
The recreational area on level 8 is now closed due to a station fire brigade drill. Please bypass this area following the marked.
Alright, so we want to get more stuff on Rombi. Wait, you have all of these things already? Okay, that was a waste then going here. I can't believe this day has come. I can't believe it either.
Command rejected.
Okay, we're too close to a station. Okay, I gotta admit, this view from inside the Osaka looks pretty sweet. Farnham's Legacy makes you lose standing for taxi missions. Yeah, right. Look at this turning rate. I mean, we are a huge ship, so it makes sense that turning is slow. Can we dock? Where can we dock with this ship? Also, do we have a docking computer? We don't. So if we could dock... Can we dock at the Saturn Research Station? No. Orbital Support Station doesn't have anything interesting, I think.
The central state.
No. Yeah, no docking computer. But hey, we're doing it the scenic way.
Transorbital accelerator, Jupiter.
Oh god, I need to give these stations more space than I'm giving them because I'm now a huge ship. I need to be careful. Let's have the scenic view. A little bit further away, scenic view, please. Okay, it looks a bit silly when I speed up time. Maybe don't speed up time. Let's just enjoy a few views of the Osaka going past. Majestic. Absolutely majestic. Man, Romy, why didn't you let me buy it in Mars? Mars would have been so much better, though. You wanted a Saturn certified Osaka. Random question. Can anything ever happen if you engage UFOs in the game? I have no idea. I think yes. I think there's a way to get something from them, but I don't know how. Maybe you have to shoot them down. Yeah, I don't know how. There's an orbital patrol base. So, Mr. Saber. Ugh, there's no EMPC cannons here. Ugh. How about we dock at...
Docking granted. Command accepted. Docking granted. Command accepted.
Can they be boarded? No, I don't think they can be boarded. They're way too small. At least that's what I expect. And also they're way too fast. So it would be very difficult to get borders on them. Man, flying around in Rombi is not a fast thing. Alright, I should update Rombi's stat. I should update Rombi's stat. Let's update Rombi's stat here. Rombi's stat, so how much do you get? This is another 74 here. Then plus 4 here. Plus 7 here. Plus 8 here. Plus 4 here. Plus 7 here. Alright. Rombi is now 119,925,000 in debt, but that number will grow quite significantly because Rombi still needs like several tens of millions of weapons. So, yeah, Rombi will probably end up with like 150 million in the red. I wonder if Rombi will ever be out of debt before the end of this playthrough. Ouch. Ouch, that was our shield going down a lot. What, really? The Zeta got destroyed? How did we get how did we get hull damage here? Why?
Orbital patrol base.
This is gonna take forever. Okay, we need where's the little ship that I docked here? Alright. You know what? Navigation, follow me. So, we're gonna have to stop it here. It doesn't make sense to fly around the Rombi myself. We're gonna leave ourselves the fun for tomorrow. I'm gonna have to... It's gonna be a little bit anyway. I have to fly around, I have to give it all the hicks and hacks and give it a jump drive and give it a this and a that and a that. And yeah, we're gonna. This is also something we're gonna have to do tomorrow with like getting the transporters over. Now I have to repair it because now it has 1% hull damage. It's already scratched. We bought it just as new and now it's already scratched. 1% hull damage. Well, it's actually not showing that it's scratched, but like in my heart, it's scratched. Yeah, we have some ships that can designate, so... Yeah, but we're gonna do that next time. I'm just gonna save now. And I'm gonna call it here. It's too late. It's almost 1:30 AM and I have work tomorrow. So, I wish you all a very good night. Oyasumi nasai. And don't forget to tune in. Okay, somebody just rammed us. I hope it wasn't our own ship. No, it was not. Take care, everyone, and don't miss tomorrow when we... I guess I wanted to say when we get the first kill with the Rombaka, but I guess we just had our first kill and it was a random trader that rammed us or something. Like somebody rammed us. Typically I'm too experienced, yeah. Well, I promised we... At least we did get to see Rombi's first kill this stream. So, yeah, Brelix, I'm going to bed. I'm listening to your advice, so... Oyasumi nasai.
Video enhancement.
Goggles not installed.